the world's oldest religion, or what is shamanism? In the system of religious beliefs and spiritual practices, shamanism occupies a special place. In one form or another, it was present in almost all peoples and is much older than such ancient religions as Buddhism, Judaism, Zoroastrianism. Who are shamans? What is the essence of their mystical practices? The emergence and history of shamanism. Shamanism is sometimes called the oldest religion in the world. It existed already 30,000 years ago, in the Paleolithic, and perhaps even much earlier. Shamanic practices are found in different parts of the earth, in Siberia and the Far East, in Asia, in North and South America, Africa, Australia, and Oceania. Shamanism was widespread in China, Korea, and Japan. Thus, in China both men and women became shamans, and in Korea and Japan, more often women, with rare exceptions. By the way, in Japan, shamanism developed into Shintoism, which became the state religion of the country until 1947. Some researchers do not consider shamanism to be a religion. They note that religion needs a common mythological basis, and shamanism is quite different in different parts of the world and cultures. Shamanism has no founder like Buddha, Confucius, Christ, Mohammed. It evolved naturally. Probably, its ancestors were hunters and gatherers who felt well the nature and the connection with it of every living creature. Modern shamanism, the most ancient religion, exists even now. It is studied by ethnographers, culturologists, philologists. Shamanic practices are found in New Age schools and in psychotherapy. Films, exhibitions, and books, such as the novels of Carlos Castaneda, are devoted to the topic of shamanism. Some peoples practice shamanism today, especially in Siberia and the Far East. They are visited by tourists, researchers, people who want to achieve realization, enlightenment. Real shamans strive to preserve and pass on their practices and help people, as they did thousands of years ago. However, there are also fraudsters pretending to be shamans and profiting from tourists. It is not difficult to distinguish them. A genuine shaman will never demand money from you for help. You are free to leave him a donation as you see fit. The essence of ideas about the world. At the heart of shamanism, the idea that each object of the universe, man, bird, tree, stone, lake, have their own spirit and character. This means that they can influence the world around them. These ideas are known as animism, from Latin anima, soul. Further, Siberian shamans believe in the existence of parallel worlds or different layers of the universe. In most beliefs, the world appears three-layered. There is an upper world inhabited by gods, an earthly world in which we dwell, and a lower world inhabited by demons. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Even before the world's religions, shamans already envisioned the world this way. All three worlds are connected by the world tree, another motif that would later be found in many religions, including Celtic and Scandinavian. The branches of the tree are the upper world, the trunk is the earthly world, and the roots are the lower world. The key figure in shamanism is the shaman himself. He is considered to be a chosen being who is given with the help of special practices to establish communication with spirits and move along the tree between worlds. Shamans are born, not become. There is even a concept of shamanic disease. It is believed that long before realizing himself a shaman, a person experiences certain symptoms: headaches, obsessions, unexplained fears, prophetic dreams, and sudden predictions. To become a full-fledged tribal shaman, one must undergo something like an initiation or initiation. The rite consists of 3 stages: internal torment and tests from spirits, ritual death, and then resurrection, birth of a shaman. What does a shaman look like and do? Social role. By contacting good spirits and opposing evil ones, the shaman is able to help his people. He controls the natural elements, heals illnesses, promotes good luck in hunting, and ward off calamities. He can find a lost soul and bring it back, or help the soul of the deceased to find shelter. In short, there are many duties. Therefore, the shaman enjoys great reverence in the tribe, although he is not an official chief. Appearance and attributes. Shamans wear ritual garb. Usually these are bright and colorful outfits, decorated with ribbons, feathers, beads. At the same time, shamanic costumes often depict animals, deer, bears, birds. It is believed that this brings them closer to nature and helps them more easily get in touch with the spirit. That is why one can find deer horns, skins, and tails of animals in their garments. In addition to special clothing, the shaman has two attributes. These are musical instruments tambourine and organ. With their help he establishes a connection with the beyond and brings himself into a special state. The tambourine in general is of great importance. The spirit lives in it too. That is why a shaman's tambourine often has its own name, kamlani and trance. The process of communicating with spirits is called kamlani. This ritual allows the shaman to catch the wave, open the inner eye, and establish a connection with each object of the surrounding world. At the same time, he enters a state of altered consciousness known as trance. In Eastern schools, meditation is close to it. Some shamans for this purpose use various stimulants and hallucinogens, but not all and not always. Go into trance. Shaman helps rhythmic playing on the tambourine and organ, as well as ritual incantations and dances. In this state he appeals to the spirits, asking for their intercession or oppose the dark forces. If the kamlani is successful, the shaman, with the help of the powers received from the spirits, can heal a disease, help to find a missing person, cause rain, etc.